Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday. So today is a new chapter. This is chapter 9, and it's covering the year of 1969. And as always, I want to thank you guys for viewing. Got my new peeps from Mannheim. Want to thank you guys. Got a chance to talk with some of the people from there. Claudette was there. Had a nice talk with her. Hope you're doing okay there. I know she's in New Orleans, so hope you feared that the weather, that hurricane, okay. And then of course Dan Driscoll I got a hold of, so that was great. It was great talking to people back then. So, and also my buddy Pete from Channel Z is allowing me to post some of the videos, the vlogs on his station. So Channel Z over in London, UK. So that's gonna be great. Get some international exposure. Woo! Thanks, Pete. So anyway, thank you all for doing that. So going to get right into it. So today, again, we're talking about Hampton, Virginia, and Indigenous racism. So as you know, I had a little bit of Indigenous racism back in Eatonton with Junior Barner. Go back in the chapter and find that. But I had a little fight with him. And so now I'm living in Hampton, Virginia. It was a new place. And this was kind of a layover because Jesse was going to be going to another tour of Vietnam, his second tour of Vietnam. And so we're going to kind of be hanging out there in Hampton before we went to the next assignment. So my father found a place for us in the area, and luckily, we were kind of worried about the schools and everything. So luckily, my father's associate lived right across the street from us. So his son went to the school, and so his name is Steve, and Steve was able to walk me to school and kind of show me the rounds and what's going on, where it was, and everything. So, on that morning, Steve walked me to school, and I remember that morning. Excuse me. Remember that morning because it was cold, and he and I walked to school. It was about 20-minute walk, not far. And so we walked to school, and I see this group of black kids hanging out in front of the school. And he and Steve and I walked up, and this one guy goes, "Hey, Tom." And I'm going looking around, and goes well, that's not talking to Steve, because Steve is Steve, right? And I said, he's looking right straight at me, of course. And I go yeah. He goes, "You know what? You're a Tom. You know what a Tom is?" I'm just going and I'd been around, so I kind of knew what a Tom was, right? And so I said, "Yeah, I know what a Tom is." And he goes, I said, "Yeah, it's a black guy that hangs out with white people." He goes, "Yeah, and you're a Tom." I'm just going shit, you gotta be kidding. So I just said, I'm not gonna deal with this. So Steve and I just kept walking, right? So interestingly enough, within that year, those people that were doing that, some of them became my friends. So it ended up, fine. But that was just weird that happened. So one of the other things that happened at that school was I got into a fight with this white kid, and this white kid said to me, "Hey, black boy." It's going oh crap, And back then, being called black was like being called nigger. Yeah, I said it. So you people pick yourself off the floor. It's fine. So anyway, yeah, he called me that, and so we got into this fight, and teacher came over and pulled us off each other, and she took us up to the principal's office. So we sat down in the principal's office, and me and this other kid, and he says, "So I understand that I think his name was Michael. Michael called you black." And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I can understand if he called you the N-word, why you get mad, but he just called you black." I'm just going oh crap, I can't believe this. So I just kind of roll my eyes, and he says, "You boys should be good. Should play together nice." And it's that was it. So we just left the room, and then yeah, that was weird. So the only other thing that happened, and this was a good thing. This was the time I met my first girlfriend, and it was great because she lived right behind me. And if you guys remember Traffic and Blind Faith and those groups, well, one of my favorite songs off that Blind Faith album with Stevie Winwood and Ginger Baker and Eric Clapton, of course, was a song called Had to Cry Today. So if you guys remember, that was a great song. It's like 17 minutes long, right? And so we would just go up to her room and just kind of hang out and listen to that song and cuddle and everything. And so that was a great song. I always loved that song. Love Stevie Winwood's voice and everything. So so the only other thing that happened that was bad was my best friend unfortunately broke into my house while we were gone and stole. I think he stole one of my amps. So that whole time was just not good. And so luckily we were only there for a year, and we were going to be going to the next assignment with the year, which was Germany. So yeah, next chapter 10, folks, is going to be Germany, and like I said, that's going to be probably about 3 chapters long. So it's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of the drug stuff, all the fun stuff that happened over there. So again, I want to thank everyone for viewing it, and of course, thanks to Pete for allowing me to post some of the vlogs on Channel Z out of London, UK. Woohoo! That's going to be great. Some international exposure there. And again, thanks so much, everyone, for viewing. And the views are going up. It's great. And you guys have a really great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye.